everyone. Today we're going to talk about the Stronghold Games timer app. This app came out a few weeks ago, and it's meant to be an assistant for mini games, but especially Space Cadets and Article 27. It also may help with future Stronghold games as they are released. So let's take a look at this app and see how it helps make the experience of Space Cadets more fluid and more enjoyable. Space Cadets is a real-time game where players will be completing different jobs all at the same time. The goal is to complete every job successfully so that your space mission on a nondescript spaceship can be successful. As you can see, there's different jobs such as shields, engineering, tractor beam, and other key roles that help the ship be successful and also give everyone something to do at almost all the times. One of the key roles is the captain. The captain's job is to keep track of the different phases of the game and help the other players. This usually is done with a sand timer, step by step. But later on, we'll see how the app speeds up this process and also makes it easier for the captain to have multiple roles or to help others in a better fashion. So let's take a look. One of the fun parts about Space Cadets is each player has their own job to do. Each job is a unique puzzle, and players must work together to do their puzzles correctly so the other players can benefit. In this case, engineering, you are lining up tiles to give energy to other players, allowing them to do their jobs more effectively and also more quickly or with more options if needed. Another interesting position is the Helm Officer. Their job is to control the speed of the ship, but also they can control how the ship will move. So they will select some maneuvers from hidden cards, place those down, and then once the 30-second timer that times their ability to do this action is up, the ship will move according to what has been selected. As you move, you need to avoid obstacles such as asteroid fields, supernovas, and other things that can either benefit or damage your ship. This is all very interesting and takes a lot of planning in the quick 30-second chance that you have to do the action. Another interesting station is the Tractor Beam Officer, which plays a memory game. The interesting part is this memory game never changes, and so sometimes you're giving the Tractor Beam Officer energy early in the game when you don't need to Tractor Beam anything. You're just trying to help him start to know where different objects are so that later on they are able to be accessed correctly. When a match is made, this does give a point equal to the number on the tile to the player so that they can use these to Tractor Beam the object they are seeking. Another interesting station is the shield station. In this station, the player has a hand of tiles, and they are trying to make poker hands based on this hand in order to put shields on certain sides of the ship. If a successful poker combination is not made, that side of the ship has no shields for that turn, and players must work to ensure that the shields are on the correct side of the ship. As you can see, there are many jobs to do. This is not all of them, but a good handful of them. Each job is unique and has a unique puzzle, and is one of the definitely positive parts of this game. Let's take a look now how the timer influences and helps with the game. So as mentioned before, the captain has the job of maintaining the timer of the game. Apart from this, they're directing other players and in certain cases helping with certain tasks. As we can see here, they also have to measure where the Nemesis is coming. The Nemesis is a ship that kind of acts as a timer for the whole game, where this strong ship will come and start pursuing the players. Now we have the lovely Stronghold Games timer app, which predominantly features Space Cadets and Article 27. Space Cadets definitely has a lot of great features, which we'll discuss shortly, and helps speed up this role of the game. The Stronghold Games timer, as you can see, has two different options. We'll take a look at Space Cadets first. Space Cadets allows you to pick the number of players, since this affects the way the turn flow goes. Allows you to pick where the Nemesis starts. Also, how then it moves through the different sessions. So the first session is discussion, and it gives you the 3-minute timer, which you can start, you can pause, you can reset, any of these things just as if you were controlling the game yourself. Again, then other sessions are not timed, and it goes through the different 30-second sessions. Again, you can see a 30-second session for tractor beam, weapons, and also enemy actions, and it allows you to move up the Nemesis at this time. This is not done automatically, which is a little bit strange, but again, this isn't playing the game for you, it's just kind of an electronic tool for the timer. The other options you kind of have to manually change. But it is interesting that it does give you the options to move the Nemesis and those types of things using just the device. The app is clearly laid out, especially once you're familiar with the game rules, which you will need to read, as this app does not teach you the game. Again, it's just a supplement for the game. And some other cool features in the game, besides the timer, within Space Cadets, they've actually made some great tutorial videos which are online, and you can actually access those directly from the app. It's funny because I discovered these trying to learn the game before reviewing the app, and here we go, they're actually in the app, which is a great place to access them, and goes directly to the YouTube app to display these really nice, high-quality video tutorials. Again, the videos are very well done, and they're narrated by the designer, which is a pretty cool touch. As you can see, there's tutorials for many of the jobs done on the ship, and apart from being used just for Space Cadets, there are a lot of options in this great free app. First of all, there's the timer for the Stronghold game's Article 27. This game has a discussion period of 5 minutes, and so when you do click the Article 27 button, it gives you this 5-minute timer. As you can see, you can have the same options of resetting, starting, pausing as needed as the game dictates or as your game group dictates, which is a really nice features of this app. They're not just sticking hard to the times, but allowing you to have the flexibility that you would have if you were playing the game yourself and able to pause different things. There's also a generic timer where you can set the time and for any period so that you can use it in other games. The plan is also to have this available for other Stronghold games as they become available, and the app will be updated to feature these games in the app as needed with the different rules enforcement as we kind of have with Space Cadets and Article 27. So, all in all, the Stronghold Games timer is a great addition to their current games, and it looks like it will be supported for the future. I definitely recommend picking this up if you are looking for a simple game timer, or if you own either Space Cadets or Article 27, which are both excellent games, and I definitely recommend this as an addition to them as it helps without taking too much away from the experience. So, go get it for sure.